With their fluffy coats, adorable antics, and bright smiles, Pomeranians might seem like the perfect lapdog. But it's probably not going to be as easy as you think. I mean, there's a reason why memes like this exist. Or this. If you really want to own one, then you'll need to know these 10 things that no one tells you about getting a Pomeranian. And make sure to watch till the end, because the last one might save you a lot of headache, time, and money. Number 1. You can never leave the house without them. Owning a Pomeranian means you might feel like you're forever stuck with your dog. These little fluff balls are incredibly attached to their owners and can suffer from separation anxiety if left alone too long. Imagine leaving for work and coming back to a very pouty Pom who missed you like crazy. Well, that's everyday life with these dogs. Pomeranians thrive on, or rather need, companionship. They might bark excessively, chew on things they shouldn't, or even have accidents in the house. In fact, one owner says, you better be expecting cuddle time 24/7, 365 days a year with no bathroom breaks or private time. And good luck trying to explain to them that it's not time to cuddle. Okay, that might be a little extreme, but to help manage this, try to gradually get them used to being alone. Start with short trips outside and slowly increase the time you're away. Think of it this way. With a Pomeranian, you have a loyal companion who always wants to be by your side. Number 2. They crave human attention and interaction. Pomeranians crave human attention like you wouldn't believe. These adorable dogs are social butterflies who love being the center of your world. If you're looking for a pet that's happy to entertain themselves, a Pomeranian would probably be the worst choice. And according to one owner, the biggest thing to understand is that Pomeranians are the most attention-seeking thing on the face of the earth. Whether you're watching TV, cooking dinner, or even just reading a book, your Pom will want to be right there with you. They'll happily curl up in your lap or follow you around the house like a tiny furry shadow. But be warned, neglecting their need for attention can lead to behavioral issues like barking, whining, or even destructive habits. They might act out just to get you to notice them. Think of them as your personal cheerleader. They're always there to lift your spirits and make you feel loved. Number 3. They're small but mighty shedders. Don't let the small size fool you. Pomeranians are mighty shedders. These tiny dogs have a double coat that sheds year-round, with even heavier shedding during seasonal changes. In fact, one Pomeranian owner says, hair in your food, hair in your mouth, hair in your drink, hair in your hair, hair in your friend's hair. You can brush your Pom all you want, but it still manages to end up everywhere. It's an acquired taste. Regular grooming is a must to manage their shedding. Brushing and de-shedding your Pomeranian at least a few times a week helps remove loose fur and prevents mats from forming. During peak shedding seasons, daily brushing can make the biggest difference. Invest in a good quality brush that can handle their thick coat. Plus, bathing your Pomeranian every few weeks also helps reduce the fur explosions. But despite their shedding, the effort is worth it. Pomeranians have a beautiful, fluffy coat that's all part of their charm. Number 4. They're intelligent masters of manipulation. You know the term, too smart for their own good? Well, that perfectly describes the Pomeranian. Yes, they're intelligent little furballs, but also masters of manipulation. In other words, they know exactly how to get what they want. Whether it's using those big, pleading eyes or a perfectly timed bark, they have a knack for bending their humans to their will. But with their adorable faces and irresistible charm, we can't blame you. One owner describes her Pomeranian, saying, Pixel has a trademark move that he uses to get out of trouble. We call it the paw. You can go from Hulk smash mad to completely melted in lightning speed. They practice those looks, I swear to God. Their intelligence makes them quick learners, but it also means they can be quite cunning. They'll figure out how to get extra treats, sneak into the furniture, avoid a bath, and even get away with bad behavior. Think of owning a Pomeranian like a game of chess. You always have to be one step ahead. Number 5. They love to bark. As self-appointed guard dogs, Pomeranians will fiercely ward off any intruder who dares to steal you away. Whether your attacker is inanimate or animate, an oak leaf or a serial killer, the constant and vigilant barking of your Pomeranian will allow you to live another day. Whew! But in all seriousness, these dogs seriously bark a lot. And while it may not be the loudest bark, the constant barking can get really annoying, especially when there's no good reason to do so. The good news is that it is possible to train this out, though pretty difficult and time-consuming. Everything from desensitizing the stimuli, ignoring the barking, and rewarding them for being quiet is worth a try. So if you're the type of person who needs an extremely quiet environment at all times, this breed won't be a great fit for you. Number 6. They're active, but not really. Pomeranians are like little bursts of energy, but in short spurts. They're active, but not in the let's run a marathon kind of way. They'll bounce around and be all over the place, but when it comes to daily physical exercise, they don't really need too much of it. Just a couple short walks a day is probably enough for a Pomeranian. Plus, they tend to be slow walkers, which makes them perfect for older folks that just want to go for a nice stroll around the neighborhood. So if you're an active owner looking for an exercise partner, there are much better options to choose from, like a husky. While they may not be long-distance runners, Pomeranians have just the right amount of energy to keep things fun and entertaining. Number 7. Pomeranians are emotionally intelligent dogs. They may be fluffy and small, but they also have extremely high EQ. These little dogs have a keen sense of understanding their humans' feelings and emotions. It's like having a tiny, furry therapist who's always there to lift your spirits. Most Pomeranians do a fairly good job at picking up on your moods and reacting accordingly. Feeling sad? Your Pom will be right there, offering comfort with snuggles and affectionate licks. Excited or happy? They'll mirror your energy with playful antics and a wagging tail. It's as if they have a built-in radar for human emotions. And because of their high emotional intelligence, they make wonderful companions that can provide support during tough times. In fact, one Pomeranian owner jokes, if Lulu had one wish, she would ask you what you'd like her to wish for. However, this sensitivity also means they can be prone to anxiety if they sense tension or stress in the household. So keeping a calm and positive environment can help your Pom feel secure and content. Number 8. You might sometimes get a throwback Pomeranian. Did you know that Pomeranians were originally bred to pull sleds? No, seriously. That said, they used to be a lot bigger and sturdier than most of them are today. So while most Poms are petite, fluffy companions, a throwback Pom can grow much bigger and have a more robust build, resembling the original Pomeranians from centuries ago. Just think of it like ordering a small latte and getting a grande instead. Surprising, but still delightful. These throwback Poms can weigh up to 20 pounds compared to the standard 3 to 7 pounds. They might also have a slightly less dense coat, but they're just as adorable and loving. And while their size might be different, their personality is still 100% Pomeranian. They're still the same spunky, intelligent, and loyal dogs we all love, making them an excellent fit if you're looking for a slightly larger companion with all the charm and character of the traditional Pomeranian. So don't be surprised if your Pom grows up to be a bit bigger than expected. Embrace the throwback. It's a unique twist on the classic package. Number 9. They can be stubborn and bossy dogs. Pomeranians might be small, but they can be quite stubborn and strong-willed. These little dogs have big personalities and often think they're in charge. It's like having a tiny, furry CEO in your home, always trying to call the shots. One owner describes them as tiny and fluffy autocrats, which is surprisingly fitting. They're small and can learn commands quickly, but only if they feel like it. If a Pomeranian decides they don't want to do something, convincing them otherwise can be a real test of patience. Their bossiness often comes with their desire to be the center of attention. They might try to dictate when playtime happens or insist on getting that extra treat. So setting clear boundaries and sticking to them is crucial with a Pomeranian. Let them know who's really in charge, but do it with love and consistency. But despite their bossy tendencies, their stubbornness can even be endearing at times, adding to their unique personality. Number 10. You need to be on top of their dental hygiene. Imagine a tiny mouth packed with teeth. That's a recipe for potential problems if not properly managed. When it comes to Pomeranians, their dental hygiene is no small matter. Dental disease is far more common in Pomeranians than in any other breed. It'll start with tartar buildup, but slowly progress to infection of their gums and roots of their teeth. Daily brushing is the best way to keep their pearly whites in tip-top shape. Dental chews and toys can also help keep their teeth clean by reducing plaque and tartar buildup. However, regular vet checkups are a must, as professional cleanings might be necessary. Ignoring their dental hygiene can lead to bad breath, gum disease, and even tooth loss. And if you don't take this seriously, you could end up spending thousands of dollars on their dental care like so many Pomeranian owners have. So, while it might seem like a chore, taking care of your Pomeranian's teeth will ensure they stay happy, healthy, and ready to flash that adorable smile. Hey, if you enjoyed this, you'll probably love this video here. And if you hit subscribe, I'll donate a meal to a rescue dog on your behalf.